guys, welcome back to Royal Gist, where we give you the right update and all of what you will like to know, so please take some minutes of your time to subscribe, like, comment and hit the notification button. While Americans' fears of financial problem grow, the authorities says it is trying to make sure the ones least lucky keep away from the best burden. A new invoice, the Inflation Reduction Act, ambitions to tax massive organizations and near loopholes without taxing center and decrease profits households, in line with Democrats. They say that the invoice, but to be passed, does now no longer encompass tax rises for the ones' incomes much less than $400,000 consistent with year, according with the pledge President Joe Biden made in 2020. However, claims via way of means of former President Donald Trump and senior Republicans proposed the opposite. On August 1, 2022, Trump claimed through his Truth Social app that the new Democrat bill will boom tax for center profits families. Other messages claimed it turned into a big tax boom for all Americans, being driven via way of means of Democrats who reneged on Joe Biden's presidential marketing campaign pledge now no longer to elevate taxes for the ones' incomes much less than $400,000. The foundation of the tax boom claims seems to have come from an evaluation via way of means of the Bipartisan Joint Committee on Taxation, JCT, commissioned via way of means of Republican Idaho Senator Mike Crapo. The JCT evaluation, Newsweek understands, estimates how a tax boom on a few may want to affect all salary brackets, together with people who make much less than $400,000 consistent with year. Crapo used those figures to assert that taxes might boom, opposite to the Biden administration's pledge. In a declaration on his website, with the headline JCT, Democrats' proposals increase taxes on millions of Americans, Crapo says the Democrats' technique to tax reform manner growing taxes on low and center profits Americans to fund their partisan Green New Deal. Americans are already experiencing the effects of Democrats' reckless financial policies. The mislabeled Inflation Reduction Act will do not anything to deliver the economic system out of stagnation and recession. However, it's going to enhance billions of greenbacks in taxes on Americans making much less than $400,000. Crapo's declaration provides that, in line with the JCT, taxes will boom via way of means of $16.7 billion on American taxpayers' incomes much less than $200,000, proving that the Biden pledge to now no longer enhance taxes on everyone's incomes much less than $400,000 is shattered. However, the findings via way of means of the JCT do now no longer nation that there might be an instantaneous boom in taxes. It is in financial evaluation of the feasible results of only a few parts of the Inflation Reduction Act, which shows that its tax modifications are in all likelihood to undergo fees on everyone. In a hypothetical, a taxpayer can also additionally keep stocks of a massive employer through their holdings in a pension fund or funding portfolio. If that employer has to pay 15% minimal tax, one of the proposals with inside the invoice, its proportion fee may want to decline, or it is able to pay decreased dividends or a mixture of both. Additionally, if returns on investments are reduced, capital funding may want to fall as well. The much less cash there's to head around, the much less cash human beings can be inclined to invest. In theory, this will decrease team of workers' productivity. For example, businesses can also additionally must freeze hiring or lessen group of workers as funding charges drop and purpose a discount in wages. So, the JCT shows, even as your direct tax invoice might now no longer cross up in case you earn much less than $400,000, your spending electricity might nevertheless be diminished. While the JCT is non-partisan, its evaluation is simplest one interpretation, which tries to forecast the capacity effect and results of the regulation with inside the future. It is simplest an estimate of what would possibly happen, now no longer a sure of